no! Unbelievable.
Your ship has been deleted. Go fuck yourself. Well, that's a
No.
nice error.
No for being a hoe.
Oh, I like that skin. That's a nice skin. And they fixed the reclaimer.
That's nice.
Like its legs aren't all fucked up anymore. It's almost like they did a pass on the reclaimer.
Probably didn't pass on a lot of things, honestly.
It's got like high def fucking lights now in front of it. Persistent universe.
Oh, that's so much better.
Program files. Where do they store the fucking chicks now? The pictures? The characters?
That's what I'm saying, huh?
Your character face and shit.
It should be there.
Yeah, where do they store it?
Click on preview and then it's gonna be load. Or which file you mean? That I don't know.
Yeah, where you like when you save it, where the fuck does it save it to?
I don't know. I just keep my. Yeah, I don't know.
I wonder if it's to the user folder.
Alright, I got food, water, weapons, shit. Only got a fucking tractor beam.
Oh yeah, I should have gotten food and water. Oh well.
I got a 12, 13 water on me. 13 cruise. Have to start taking ships apart and putting certain ones back together. I've never seen so many people here. Like, people.
Yeah. Why when I hit randomize all do I get fucking things that look like aliens nonstop? Oh fucking shit, that looked like an alien vampire.
There's so many people here. This is so awesome.
Anton, area 18. Play game. All right.
Shields are on. Quantum drive. Shields are off. Collision alert. Shut.
It is not letting me quantum
Quantum drive is now off.
directly to my Genie Point. It keeps like 230 away.
That's weird.
It's doing it and then it's shifting off into a random direction. Actually, no, it's just going right back to
Is now on.
the OM I'm currently at, I guess. So weird.
Alright, you at your hangar, Biko?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm on my way now.
I gotta invite my other character. Actually, I don't have this brand.
Everybody has an extra large hangar. Do. Cause everybody's got a fucking Polaris. Do. That is fucking gorgeous.
The purple?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely gorgeous.
Best in Show edition.
Whoop whoop.
Alright. See if you can call
I
When
won't
you
be
get up
able
there.
to. It'll call my own fucking hangar.
no, see if you can open the cargo bay doors.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Or open the hangar, to leave. Let me get my character on there first, the second character.
I can't hear a fucking word you're saying right now. Everything is so loud.
What? This game's got music?
I don't know. You should be able to call the fucking thing from there. I've seen somebody do it before. Ooh.
Yeah, I think they redid the fucking reclaimer. It looks nice inside.
Yeah, they did everything. What? Oh, you stupid F button.
Oh,
Oh my
that's
fucking
nice.
hell. That's annoying.
We'll let you call it.
Oh, I haven't tried yet. Well, no.
Yep, I hear the doors opening.
Yours did.
Or is that somebody else's?
I got hangar Q.
Yeah, you can call it then. Thank God they fixed that. So if you're in the same party, you can open someone's hangar doors for them.
Oh.
Get blind.
I'm going up.
F12 doesn't get rid of chat anymore.
It does.
It does for me.
Worked for me.
It's not for me. Oh, the fucking legs look cool now.
300 seconds wait.
Ooh, 5 minutes to get out.
Shields are off.
Let me do some stretches.
That's what it looks like it's doing.
That is so cool.
They actually flex now.
I know, it's really neat.
What the hell is that? Oh, it's just some like lit up text that's scrolling. But from far away I thought it was like containers that were being transported within the station.
There's 511 people on this server, on this shard. There's 91 in the server that we're in.
As of right now,
Engines are off. Engines
doors aren't opening.
Yeah, they won't until the countdown comes all the way down. It's to stop people from shooting you while you're queued up. You're still in queue, right?
I don't know. Doesn't say.
You want me to jump in the seat and find out?
You should do it from. You can do it from there.
Comms. Friends, Area 18 landing services.
Nope, I can't call it.
Fucking.
I think the person of the owner has to be in the.
Okay.
Yeah, it ain't working.
Yeah, it ain't working from down here. I'll come in.
Hangar request completed. Yep. It called my hangar.
That's fucking weird. Cause I hear the doors opening, but it must be someone else's hangar.
Yeah, I think it's somebody else's.
Alright, I'll come up and call it.
Yep.
I sent Cass a picture of the reclaimer, and he goes, "Is it easy to get online?" Yeah. Okay, maybe I'll come back online. Oh, I can't hear anything in this fucking elevator. So deaf.
Yep. Yes,
Elevators,
sir.
elevator from the pad anyway is fine and Beijing Point.
Alright, I is in the ship, sir. Coming.
Easy.
And one of the elevators is completely black space going to the gallery. Nope.
Oh, it freaks me out every time I get in the fucking cockpit.
Forget that stress. Just relax.
Toby automatically turns on.
Hello.
Alright, they're opening.
Are they?
Are they?
Sweet,
Nope.
cool treat everyone
I
loves.
missed.
I didn't call yet, so I was like, what?
I know. I thought I saw it, but I didn't.
Your place is 2. Alright, I'm gonna hop out. I'm gonna try and go back down and see if it works. Estimated wait is 200 seconds.
Alright, here. Sit and wait.
I am out of the ship. Your place is 1. Maximum wait time 100 seconds. So we're next in line. I'll let you know when I'm off the ship. Come on, fucking door open. There we go. You'll have to send the elevator back up. I can't do it from down here.
Doors are
getting in it.
opening.
Yep. There you go. Uh-oh.
I set the elevator back up.
I see 2 doors. You might not make it out.
I'll make it out.
So the CSP-68H backpack is a heavy backpack, but it only costs 2.5. Marzov.
Alright, we're heading to Tressler? Or not
Just-
Tressler, but Bajini?
There's no
Well,
Yeah,
where do you
just
want me
go
to go?
anywhere. Whoa, who's this in my hangar?
Not me?
There was somebody else in my hangar. That was weird.
Can't buy Morozov at the cargo centers anymore. Or
At Babbage?
at Beijing.
Oh, I have to have it at Babbage still.
Let's see if it's in the weapon store, weapon armor store.
I
Alright,
think I broke my hangar.
how'd you do that?
So I can't call an elevator.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Sounds like a human-side server error.
I'm gonna run over to the other panel and see if I can call another ship from the other
It's a
panel.
Kaz!
I know.
Welcome back, Kaz.
What?
Leaving Armistice. Uh-oh.
Oh. Alright, Polaris. Vehicles.
Does Beijing not have armor and weapon store?
Where the hell did I go?
Hey.
that sucks. They didn't give me my Polaris skins.
You just kind of quantumed out of nowhere. Out to nowhere. Literally.
I think their skins are still borked because I got a second C1 set of skins for no reason.
What?
They say QT's a little fucked up right now, so.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
But it's
don't
okay.
say.
It works, though.
Yeah.
I couldn't get to, but I got within 230 of Baijini. I had to slow boat the rest of the way in.
Slow boat.
Yeah, it wouldn't
It'll
let me.
take you like 3 minutes.
I got the 15K out.
I mean, it was still slow boating it.
No, sorry, sir. When you're stuck at SCM 300 miles on a planet surface from somewhere, that's called slow boating it. It took
No,
me
that's a-
2.5
that's a-
hours.
Turtle crawl. Slow boat.
No,
It's
that's a
just-
slow boat.
It's slower than quantuming, so it's a slow boat.
Well, yeah, I was slower than quantuming too. In an F8 doing SCM speed, 300 miles.
Yeah, but that's like 1100 speed, so you're fine.
No, it's like 230.
1100 speed.
Why were you doing it at SCM?
Because my engine got shot out.
Skill issue.
One missile took out my
Yeah.
quantum.
That sounded like a skill issue.
Quantum
I have
one.
to agree with
No, it was one fucking missile. It said hello.
I'm at
Alright,
the pads, Mort, if you want to join us.
At Beijing?
Yes.
That's my Polaris outside.
Okay, so we're going to get that.
We're not scraping
Oh, we'll
that
strip
Polaris.
that one?
No.
Alright.
I'm planning on logging out of that and just trying to do that whole thing.
Good luck.
Yes.
I'm trying to find the entrance to my Polaris.
Oh, welcome to Meta.
Let me just go find
How
a
may I
place
help
to...
Yeah, just
Get
warp
ready.
in the fucking middle of nowhere.
Yeah, hold on.
Isn't there a fucking elevator on the Polaris I can climb into?
Yeah, it's on the bottom. Bottom, like the Adam's apple. Not really the chin.
Right near,
It's more like
right near the
Adam's
front landing gear.
Welcome
Yeah.
to the ASOP Vehicle
Okay.
Retrieval System.
Wasn't it just a floating spot in space?
I can't click it.
Use the power of the F button.
I have tried, sir.
Vehicle
The F
selected.
said no.
Stand by. Your vehicle
Oh,
has
there
been
it is.
delivered
Call
to the vault.
elevator.
Please visit us again.
Yeah, shit is a little funky.
The Mariah Guardian goes into a small hangar. Okay.
Did they offer that available for sale?
It's.
I don't know.
I haven't seen it.
I
in
haven't
the
seen
store,
it.
no.
Yeah, because I would have bought like 14 of them.
You wouldn't buy 14 of these.
I bought 10 Furies.
These are not the. These are the same company, but it's not. This is a larger trip. This
Yes,
one has,
but
like,
they are
an interior.
LTI tokens.
They're not gonna be that cheap. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's got a whole interior, it's living spaces and everything.
Yeah.
Does it got a quantum drive in it?
Yeah, it's a full-on ship.
Alright, we're out in the middle of nowhere.
Just now getting into the Polaris. I have 14 doors to go through, and then I can see the bridge.
Oh, it is on sale. $250 for the Guardian.
Holy fucking shit.
260 for the QI.
This thing is basically like the Vanguard rival as far as like overall size and
What's the QI?
interdiction.
Oh, they have an interdiction one?
Yeah.
Fuck. Well, now I know what I'm upgrading my Mark 1 Hornets into.
I might
That's
just
just
fucking...
on the 4.0 page. I haven't even checked the other.
It's got
Yeah, I'm looking at it
two
right
guns.
now. Size 6s.
2 size 6s on this thing?
I thought so.
Robert, Space Industries, that steals your money.com.
5 or size 5s. 2 size
2
5s.
size 5s is still pretty damn good. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's pretty sizable.
Yeah, 100 gigs. Oh, great. I just bought a Zeus MR. Or not a Zeus, the fucking goddamn Guardian QI.
We were just
Sorry.
talking about it.
Yeah, I'm looking at the website right now. Yeah.
I
this-
thought it was only supposed to have one gun on it, but apparently it's got the 2 size 5s on it still. So 2 size 5s and an interdiction device. Single seater. That's fucking amazing. It's gonna get nerfed.
What's the interdiction on it? Is it close or is it full?
Probably
It's a
just
size
enough.
3. It's a size 3 interdictor. The Mantis has a size 3 QED, but this is just a QD device. It only has a dampener. So if you compare it, the Mantis being a size 3. Yeah, so I think it's gonna have 12-kilometer range. I'm not sure, but
That's enough.
well, the Cuddy Blue has 4-kilometer. But yeah, 12 kilometers is enough.
Vico, why are you at Baijini? Or at Area 18?
I'm in the Polaris.
Oh, you're bringing that out still.
Yeah, so we can munch it.
Were you guys already in the preview?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Already downloaded it?
Oh yeah.
We're in the game, yep.
I'm doing the
Started
install
about-
right now. I just finished the download.
Started about an hour ago.
Can I help with this munching so I can get some money in my pocket?
We can try.
I have a
Don't know how
playlist.
well it's going to work.
We have
We're already
plenty
full
of
on our reclaimer.
Polarises. We need
People.
more munching, basically. Yeah, more people on munching, so that works out.
We need people to move to boxes.
I
I
can
think
do that.
I'm going to. Yep, I'm going to. This.
Wonder how much you'll make off of, salvaging it.
We'll have to see what prices are.
We'll also have to see if they fix the chopper so that there's not as much waste, and then the breakdown of the ship parts, see if they're more manageable size-wise.
I might end up having
HUD.
Fuck.
Your internet
Yeah.
sounds like it's dying.
Mine?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, good.
Man, I didn't even hesitate on buying that fucking Guardian.
It's got a 1124, 25 fluctuating top speed.
Yeah.
Nice.
Are you flying it right now?
And the regular one, not the interdiction.
So I wonder what is the difference then? Because why wouldn't you just buy the interdiction one? You know what I mean?
This
what's the
one
point
has
of getting-
full-on living space inside. Does the interdiction one have living space inside? It has a bed.
They should both.
and a kitchen.
Yeah,
and,
I'm pretty sure. That's what I was thinking. Maybe the regular one has more amenities, like a bathroom and shit, or this one probably.
You said it still has the 2 size 5s?
Yeah, slightly less. I think it has smaller missiles on it though.
Oh, there's missiles here. Let me see.
You should have like 4 size 3s or something like that. I don't know. I got
16
the
ignite 2s.
Ooh,
That's
okay.
it.
So then my variant has the size 3s because I was looking at them and the missile racks on one of them has big missiles, the other one has like shitloads of smaller ones.
So that one is more geared for combat. This one is. I mean, they're supposed to both be for combat, but I mean, it doesn't make sense. Yeah, why would you not take the interdiction?
Right? That's what I'm saying. Like, why would you not? It's got everything else, but it plus some, you know? It's gonna get nerfed, dude. There's no fucking way they're gonna keep it like that.
Zeus, you're outside of Baijini, you said?
No,
It's out in the middle of nowhere.
yeah.
Did you guys pick a spawn back in Stanton?
Yeah, Area 18.
I think I'm gonna do my Shrike for the Guardian QI.
Yeah, get the QI, man. That's the way to roll.
Shrike, I got a Firebird as is, so I'm good there. And I got coupon codes I can dump on this thing, so I'll give you some nice fucking paints. Have me a nice. I don't have a heavy fighter like this kind of heavy fighter. I gave up my Harbingers because they just were crap.
Yeah, these are supposed to be a Vanguard competitor, so be a good replacement for that.
I'm hoping.
I got my F8, but I feel like the F8's more geared towards like other fighters and smaller, like, you know, like other gunships and shit, right? Because it's got a lot of guns, but they're small guns, so they're not going to be really good at armor penetrating. But they're going to be great at penetrating light armor, like smaller ships, right? Whereas I think the size 5s on the heavy fighters, it's like going to be better for bigger ships penetrating. I'm so fucking hyped about this. No one in my org's on right now. It's too fucking late. It's 1 o'clock at night.
We're not fucking nerds at all.
Oh, you fucking nerds. Mort, what have you been up to, man? Long time no see.
I've been playing Delta Force actually.
I've seen that.
Yeah. Extraction shooter part, not the 2042 Battlefield looking part.
That's what I wanted to do, is the Battlefield looking part.
I don't like the spawn and respawn and then respawn. With the extraction, it's more like serious fights you have.
Yeah. More on the line, more at stake.
Big time, yeah.
That'd be cool if they were both like work together, you know what I mean? In some way.
I mean, the two big differences are what's at stake and the big warfare mode is called. That one, armor and such doesn't matter. It's just whatever weapons that you use. But with extraction mode, like you have levels of armor, not levels of weapons, but you can kit out the weapon, and then there's levels of bullets. So in the warfare mode, it's just bullets are bullets, and that's it.
Alright, Zeus, I'm coming over
Coming over what?
to the ship.
Oh.
I gotta hop off, guys. It's a cool little chat.
Alright, bud.
One of my buddies.
See you later.
Yeah, I'll see you guys around. Hopefully not in the verse. No, if we see you in the verse, we'll
Last time we
cease fire.
ran into each other, it was a little bit of a war.
Well, you know, I mean, if you guys want to fight it out, I ain't gonna be opposed to it, but we won't shoot on sight with you guys.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, let's see what I don't know. We've been annihilating everybody we meet. The org's been highly active. Anyway,
You guys make good work of that Polaris for sure.
oh, dude, the other day we had fucking 7 of them just wrecked all around us. We fucking murdered everybody. It was great. All right, catch you guys later.
Bye.
Alright, I now have a Guardian QI in my hangar.
Nice.
With paint.
Oh, come on, you fucking thing.
And it also has 120-month insurance. I kept I got rid of the tracker, and I kept my ghost, though. Now I can fucking do this mining. Do we need to go pick up Mort? What's happening? Where are we?
I'm loading the ship into my Polaris, and then just meet up with you guys.
Roger.
Alright.
You're in the ship already, right?
Yes, I am. I'm trying to figure out which way is the front, which way is the back.
What?
Alright. make your way over to the machine if you want.
Shit. I'll be the pilot for you guys to do this stuff. Let's start on the back end.
Oh wow,
What?
so much better for fucking interface.
Oh, I know the interface is. What? Oh. You trying to tractor beam that motherfucker? I need the face down. I mean, what do I need to do?
Going closer.
Yes, no.
Yeah, let's go. Let's try right there.
Seems to be working.
Yep. I don't know what it's sucking up, but we'll find out. Should have probably put a braids on this.
Now you do it. Here, you use get in the pilot seat with your alt. I'm gonna get in the back and move the shit out of the way when it gets time.
Yeah, we're nowhere close to that. You might as well jump in
Alright.
the other.
Yep, I'll jump on the other seat then.
We're at 0.5. That's why the trawler might be a
Oh,
bad
yeah.
thing for this.
That might suck. Oh my god, yes. There we go. It's not bad, but it's not.
It's not good.
Yeah. You want to take us back for braids?
Where can we? You said they weren't there, were they?
Well, the braids were there, but I don't know if they're the same size. Are they the same
Yeah.
size?
Yeah, one size fits all.
Okay, then they're there. They're at Area 18.
Yeah, let's just scrape this because I can't call another one.
Can't call another one.
Yeah, the other one's on wait.
What other one?
Polaris.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Well, if somebody bought them and then transferred them to a ship with a cargo,
I don't
we
know
could
if we can
swap
put
them
them
out.
on outside.
yeah, you can.
You can on the other ship. I don't know about this ship.
I don't see why you couldn't. But oh yeah, this is
It's eating a lot of it. The efficiency is 0.6.
yep.
The Guardian fits perfectly inside the hangar of the Polaris.
Nice.
Like the shape of it is almost like it's made for this.
Damn, I can get all the way out there. I was kind of hoping Muad'Dib didn't show up.
Welcome to Robert Space Industries.
I was like, go play with your own guys.
Yeah.
System check.
Yeah.
Well, he did say that none of them were online.
I know.
But yeah, I do find it funny that he shows up and then all of a sudden he like abruptly leaves.
He's so fucking weird.
Oh, can I do it with you guys? Oh wait, I gotta go.
Right?
Right? Like he was totally about to join and then all of a sudden like something out of nowhere and oh, I gotta go. Bye guys.
That's called ADHD.
Why can't I move?
Alright, I gotta go. Start. Yep.
Shields are off. Shields are on.
Yeah, we don't have a Polaris problem. I'm gonna get my Polaris, pop that out. I haven't even called it yet.
Alright. If you want to take us back.
Well, you're in the pilot seat.
No, I'm not.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, in a trawler seat. My other character's just sitting in the munching seat.
I noticed.
Hang on, I'm gonna switch to him. I'm gonna crack this bitch. Let's see how long it takes.
That'll be interesting.
Powered it on. You gotta turn. It's what, mining mode? Yep, arm
Something
deploying.
like that.
Oh, the arm's got paint on it. That looks cool.
That look good.
RSI Polaris, 640 SCU.
Wow.
Fracture field has been engaged. I think. I think the fracture field's on. It looks like it is. I'll see if I can fracture it or not. It doesn't seem to be doing anything. It's just red.
It's working it. I see it. It's taking its
Nice.
time, but it's doing it. I sees it.
Are you guys back down at 18?
Whoa!
What was that?
It's a. Why did I get a crime? Why do I got a crime stat 3?
Somebody just ran into us.
Yeah, a fucking NPC.
Nice.
And I'm the fucking criminal?
Shields are off.
Our fucking thing is red. One of our struts.
I got a crime stat 3, motherfucker!
It's coming to get ya.
Motherfucker!
Alright,
Yeah,
jump down. Let's
really
take
are
things back.
confused.
I didn't even.
Did he cross in front of your beam maybe?
I don't know. Maybe because I was
'Cause
the
you-
last to pilot?
Oh no, he ran into our pillar on the front pilot side.
Why the fuck am I the criminal? Alright, let's do it.
That's weird.
I guess I'll
It's
get
still
in
trying to
posi-
fracture it.
I guess I'll get into a position to where I can bail when we get to when we get close to a fucking station.
Oh no, it should let you land.
It won't let me even calibrate to your quantum site.
Oh, we're leaving it anyways. Holy crap, they really did do a fucking overhaul of the Reclaimer. I'm going through it, and they did. They definitely did.
I don't think I can fracture this ship. I think it's too big.
Yellow level contract. Ship under attack. And this is under mercenary. It's the only one available for 50.
Guess I'm gonna go to prison.
Is it a murder or is it an attack?
Oh, it's a murder.
What did you do, Zeus?
I didn't do anything.
What did you
An
do?
AI came in. He killed it. It was a mantis. I see the pieces of it.
Unbelievable.
Homicide, UEE. Fuck's sake.
Unbelievable. Can't take you anywhere.
I'm just fucking scraping a ship and I become a murderer.
Yes.
Well, that cop was there for the insurance fraud for sure.
Must have been.
Insurance fraud.
Okay.
Where the fuck is the planet?
Behind you.
No, I see the. I don't see the fucking waypoint to go to the thing on the
Oh,
ground.
you gotta manually do that shit.
I went to the OM and figured to do it there. F2 area 18 route. There she be.
Fuck.
I was like, what the fuck blew up? I thought the Polaris shattered or something.
I thought something. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just bullshit. Just bullshit.
You're tagged as a forever pirate.
I'm just calling bullshit.
UE have turned into a ramming department.
Apparently, them fucking pricks.
So, wait, what are you guys doing now?
Going to put braids on the thing, and he's apparently has to go to prison for a minute.
Shields are on. Shields are
Once they
Well.
changed it. 17 hours.
Oh my god. That was blow. Horrible ass.
They're mine. Dr. Mickey's. He's in a reclaimer too.
Ooh.
Join hangar queue.
quantum drive is
I'm hoping
now
this is
off.
the hangar area. I think
Drive
it is.
now off.
300 seconds. It feels weird just hovering over this fucking place waiting for a hangar.
So you should put your gear down so you feel like you're properly hovering. Yep. That's sexy.
I'm surprised our gear didn't fall off with how red they are. The struts are like bright red.
Stupid shit.
I do like the purple though.
I do too. Stupid fucking.
With that sun behind us, it looks kind of cool. Oh, we are falling out of the sky. with the gear up.
So
And I
you guys
can't
are
stop
flying
us.
Star Citizen properly.
Gear's going back up.
There's another guy. He,
Should be getting a hangar here shortly.
there's another reclaimer to your right, or left, I mean.
Yeah, we're fucking falling.
Why? Couple yourself.
Go into VTOL.
I am coupled. I have to hold up thrust to keep us from falling.
What?
Are you using VTOL?
No.
Try VTOL.
That would require me to remember
Okay.
what button VTOL is. There, VTOL's on. We're holding right now. Looking for our hangar. We should have one. Oh, join hangar queue again.
Somebody's hangar is opening. To the left.
We're in place 5. Yeah, we're falling again.
How?
I don't know. Alright, it's
Full
holding
power
now.
into thrusters.
I think it just has to do when you in landing mode, it just doesn't auto hover anymore.
Did they reset the whole proximity assist thing? Maybe like it's bringing you down because it's supposed to like magnetize you to the nearest space or whatever.
I don't know. No, it's after I move around, it just like starts to drop until I up thrust, and then it goes to station keeping.
I got nothing.
Neither do I.
Yeah,
I'm waiting
mine
for a hangar.
proximity assist on is still off, so it shouldn't have reset it.
Maybe it's the damaged something.
I will go through this roller. What? Coupled mode is on, cruise mode is off, gravity compensation's on, G-safe is on,
Shields.
proximity assist is on, speed limiter is off, enable headlights. Okay. HUD. Oh, don't forget to turn your advanced HUD on.
There's no default on for that.
No.
Landing gear deployed. Collision alert. Front.
If I could let you off, Zeus, I would, but
Collision alert. Front.
there's nowhere on
Okay.
Area 18 to do that.
Nope.
Collision alert. Rear.
It's all good.
Collision
They got
alert.
outside hangars, don't they? Or outside vehicle points, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
But I have no idea where the fuck those are.
They're really out. They're all over the place.
And you used to not be able to actually get to it from space.
Wait, Area 18 has like outside, like
They did where you could roll around
garages
with
and
the
stuff?
outside vehicles. Yeah.
No, not yet.
No, maybe
No,
that was
the-
Loreville, I'm
I
thinking.
think it's Loreville.
Yeah,
I
it's
remember
Loreville.
doing that.
Loreville has that back door, yeah, but it's guards. They got guards after guards after guards there.
The person has to drive to and from, or from and to.
Wish it would show our, Who the fuck is that? Thought light blue was mentioned that they're in your group.
I don't know.
Maybe it's dark blue in the group.
I mean, I am red. People probably are staring at you, so.
That's fine. I will ram right fucking through you. I haven't gotten a hangar assignment yet. Or if I have, it hasn't told me. So those are the big hangars over here.
You guys should have just kept scraping.
No, it was literally like I went through like a quarter of the bottom and we weren't even at 2 units.
Yeah, but you're already doing it. You might as well have done that and then.
It was
Did
bad.
Did they just store my fucking Polaris here?
Welcome
Probably.
to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
No, it says claim.
You see one of those big hangars open, let me know. We'll just fucking plow through it.
Careful. It's a scanning station. Oh, turret.
Turrets. Is that hangar open?
Please visit us again. Welcome to the ASOP
I
vehicle
think that
retrieval
hangar's
system.
open down there.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
Must just be a
For
dark
vehicle,
door.
please visit us again.
That's a dark door.
Damn it.
You're gonna need a bigger hangar than that, anyways.
Oh, I'll make it fit.
It won't.
Might not have any legs left, but we'll make it fit. It hasn't signed me
Go
a fucking
towards the
hangar.
middle.
I think we're right in the fucking middle of it.
No. Well, yeah, we are. Where is where's our nose?
Nose is pointing at the number 13 over here.
Alright, so I'm upside down. The big hangars are behind you. Or, hold on, not behind you, behind you. They are to your... Which way am I?
So far.
To your right. To your right.
I'm sick as fuck.
To the left, to the left.
To the right, to the left, to the right.
Yeah, it just keeps putting us in a new queue.
Yeah, right there in front of us.
By the cranes.
Yeah.
It just keeps putting us into a fucking new queue. Yeah, 9 and 10 over here.
Yeah.
None of them are open. Place is 2.
Oh, we got one opening behind us.
I'm swinging, I'm swinging, I'm swinging. It's a big bitch. There's something. Oh, there's something in it. You can't get in.
Okay, start plowing. We're
I
bigger.
will as soon as he. No, it's a fucking reclaimer.
Oh, as he leaves, we go in.
Yeah.
Fuck this waiting.
Come on, dude.
Oh, that's too good. Oh, it's too good. Yes. Perfect.
I didn't even wipe out neither.
Oh, that was awesome.
Second character. I'm probably gonna call it a night. It's already 1 a.m.
Oh, that's great.
I wish I
What?
could stay later. I have to work in the morning.
All that, and he's just gonna go to sleep.
All right.
Right.
Well, I would have stayed if it would have worked out great. You know, I'm doing something productive.
Yeah.
But this is gonna take me an hour to get this shit done.
Right.
I'll go get the parts for tomorrow. By the time I get them on, and then we call another ship and get out there, and it'll be 1 a.m.
Zeus, are you
Unless
out
you guys want to use it, I can give it to you and you can use it.
of- That'll be a,
Probably just
a
use
nightmare
it
for
or
inventory.
something.
Why? You just pull the boxes off and you put them in your own fucking If I leave my laptop logged in. Oh, no,
Surrender.
'cause it wouldn't be his ship.
1 hour, 2 minutes.
surrender?
37.50 merits.
Oh, it
Yeah,
tells you right away now?
Yeah.
3750.
Yeah. It's 37.50 for one
Homicide.
one homicide. Thank you. Fuck.
187 MDK.
37.50 in my hand.
Well, 1 hour. I can knock this out real quick.
Maybe. Watch you get like 5 fucking merits now.
And just go down there and kill some guys for their stuff.
Sorry, say that again, more.
Rehabilitated. So like, you're gonna go down there and kill a few guys so you can get out there fast. I'm rehabilitated.
Isn't that how the criminal justice system works?
Exactly.
Just
I don't want to go to work tomorrow.
don't.
I
you
have
have,
to.
Sick.
you have the
I am the-
flus.
I'm the only one on duty. I can't.
Tell him you shit yourself so bad that you're floating in it.
I will come to work and shit on the carpet.
Wow, there's a lot of people in prison.
Well, yeah.
Everybody's getting rammed by security.
That's so far 2 people in prison.
You probably wouldn't run into what's his name in there.
I don't know.
Fuckface that just does prison. Your vehicle has been impounded.
Their butt has been pounded.
Huh.
That's what I said. Huh.
Your butt has been impounded.
Landing gear up.
Retail
Pound-
bridges. That's where I
pounded
need to
in.
go. Where did you find those things? Those are braids?
Dumpers Depot.
Okay. Come Dumpers Depot.
Wow. Good thing I'm
You
not.
don't have to come.
Good thing I'm not
Dumpers
streaming right
Depot.
Oh, why? It's not illegal to say that on a stream.
No, it's not.
It's illegal to come on a stream.
No, it's not. That's what Chatterbait's for.
Depends on the stream.
I'm guessing those were utility items. Trawler scraper, a braid scraper.
I don't know why I have a Cutlass Black.
I don't know how I have a Polaris.
Are you
Apparently everybody
subscribed?
gets one right now.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say. I looked through my list and I was like, wait, what? Polaris? Why the fuck?
Why you yelling at me, fuckface? I don't care. Go away.
Eat my dildo. You know you want to.
Wow.
Eat my dildo. You know that I want to. Eat my dildo.
Why do you have a dildo?
That's for people to eat.
Oh, you got it specifically for that reason.
Just that reason and that reason only. Kind of a humiliation thing, you know.
Mm-mm.
No, not really.
Not familiar.
Trust me, you're familiar.
Familiar?
Familiar!
Don't you hit my...
Familiar?
It's fine.
My familiar will hurt.
So I take the tractor beams off and I put a braids on so that you have both the trawlers and the scrapers.
Okay.
What the fuck is that's a new thing? Port, hard port, fuel port.
Is that what she said?
Yes. She said harder port.
Hard port, hard port.
Either means harder or it's in the wrong hole.
Maybe they want some more port, like, alcohol.
Ooh. Or a hard porter.
Or not.
Don't lie.
I don't lie.
So,
Mythic Station or Riker Memorial Spaceport? Let's go to the Riker Memorial Spaceport. Why is it not the Picard Memorial Spaceport?
It's in a
because
different
William
system.
Riker is better.
I don't know, man. He doesn't know how chairs work.
Yeah, that's true. He does not know how chairs work. But
Or does
is-
he use them the way that they're supposed to be used?
All chairs are like benches to him.
They are.
Have you not seen the South Park where they tell you the proper way to sit on the toilet?
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, the other way.
Yeah, so that you have a little bench there so you can eat your food and play your video games.
While you take a dump.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, that's 2 loads of Dolivine. Let's see if it knocks out an hour. They definitely did some improvements, some passes, because everything looks crisper, sharper, a little more detailed.
Yeah.
So many people are leaving prison. So many people. And what's people are crying about griefers? Oh, for fuck's sake!
Yes. You know what they need to do now that there's so many people on the servers is activate those turrets in the prison. So that when you go through the doors, if you're not released, they fucking mow you down.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome. They fixed
And then
it.
it extends your stay.
That only knocked off a half an hour. Dolivine. Oh, Alpharite does 111 now. Dolovine's actually less. It does 110.
Eh.
Ain't that something?
Wait, what? Dynamic economy? What?
Right?
It's tied to the price of Bitcoin.
Even more hilarious.
Collision alert. High.
So even two loads of this Alpharite will not get me out.
Landing gear raised.
Oh shit. Yeah, we're not paying that fine. My vehicle was impounded.
Sounds like a personal problem.
25,000 to get the impound out.
Fuck that.
Well, at this stage, that is expensive.
Well, at this stage, that is gonna put him in debt 5,000.
More than that, because I just bought two brakes.
Oh no. Yeah.
We're not gonna pay that fine. We're just gonna let it sit in lockout for 10 more minutes.
That's horrible.
Should call an Atlas and put an Atlas on it.
I just called my Atlas and it did not want to move and did not want to respond.
Oh, that sucks.
I'm gonna log out of the game. Oh shit, I should have made somebody a party leader. It'll divert.
It will.
Alright. Where are my Zeus's? Or not Zeus's. My sabers. Hornet Ghost Mark 1.
Okay. I'm out of prison.
I'm gonna try bed logging.
Civilized society. You're
Wait, what?
alcoholics.
What's the difference between the War Bond and the Standard Edition?
You have to.
Well, the
use real
standard
cash
is-
with Warbond.
Yeah, the standard
Okay.
edition you can do all that fun stuff.
Shields are off.
Is there a concierge versions of the Guardians?
I think so, yeah.
Shields are off.
Yes, there is. Guardian plus Sovereign paint.
Quantum drive.
Why is it gotta be a shitty?
Quantum drive.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
What?
Are on.
Surface level's broken.
It.
supposed to just take you to what's it called?
Yeah, I didn't.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be
You
back.
just go
Why don't
back
we-
down and back up.
Yeah, I'm gonna try the other elevator. See if that one works. Take me. Take me, old Batman Winkles. Take me. Take me. You're not taking me.
Oh, the red paint for the fucking Guardian is nice.
Son of a bitch. Guess I'm gonna have to log out and log back in.
The elevators won't go up or down.
No, they'll go up and down, and that's about what's happening.
Ah,
I have left the server.
it's gonna put you right back to the same server.
Then that's fine. See if it works. Actually, you know what? Here, I'll just make a new. I'll make a new party.
Do I update the F7 Hornet Ghost? Or do I upgrade my Cuddy Blue?
Sent you to an invite. Kaz and Mort.
Thank you.
Mort, are you there?
He's role playing going to sleep in his Carrick.
Ah, I see. Oh, my legs.
Alright, I upgraded my Ghost Mark 1 to a QI.
Okay. Well, this server does not want me to leave prison.
Type in your password. Motherfuckers expect me to remember my password? Alright. Zeus is stuck in prison on day 1.
First adventure, Crime Stat 3.
Woohoo, I'm a 90% to win commander now. What paints do they have for this?
And this server doesn't want me to leave prison.
You sure you completed your time?
Because you tried to get out the last time they extended your stay. You try to leave early, you stay longer.
You no leave.
Come on, motherfucker. Try a different server. What do you want?
$18 for 3 paints, motherfuckers.
Motherfuckers. Still got $118 of credit left.
Well, those Polaris fucking paints went up in price. Holy shit. $22 for the Quasar.
Ooh.
Yeah, we ain't getting any of those.
Let me out, please. Just let me out. Yay!
You think you got out? Yay!
I'm out. Yay! Now I can join another server.
Oh, I can't wait for my Pioneer to be available.
That'll be fun.
I will land that bitch and mine away. Alright, later, yos.
Later,
Wait.
Bob. Sleep well.
Later, be cool. I'm back.
I just sent you an invite for it.
An invite.
Yeah, we redid the party.
Nothing in pending. I'm not in a party at all. Send again.
Sending. Reframe is on this server.
No. I'm not getting anything on my HUD, but...
I just sent it. Nothing?
Pending. Nothing in pending, no.
Drop the server? Let's just go to a different 160's kind of having a
Let
fit.
me try you.
Okay.
Where are you? There you are. Did you get that?
Got it.
Okay, Cass. Cass.
Yeah,
Invite sent.
I know. I'm waiting for the dispatch. There we go.
Zeus, do you have my stream pulled up by chance?
I do not, but I can.
Okay.
Why, it's up.
Captain's
Oh, is that finally available?
Yes.
Alright. YouTube, right?
Yeah. Are you subscribed? Hit the bell notification icon so you'll be notified.
I see it. It looks pretty. Pretty and blue.
Ooh, that might have been that might look better. Can I place this? I can.
So, what part of the ship are you staring at now?
This is the captain's quarters. I just have the emergency lights on. This right here is a display gun rack type thing.
Ooh.
And then you just, if you want to just keep stuff up there, there's 2 more here. Well, 4 sidearms and 2 regulars. This is one ready fucking captain.
It is. Ready, steady, fuck you. Ooh.
Oh. It's just a chair to admire. Admire the weapons. Turn around? No, thank you.
Oh, the QI's got a bedroom and everything.
So what the hell? Are you sure it's the same size weapons? It has to be less size weapons.
Size 5s.
How
What with the
many
Q?
How many shots do you get full power?
Do not know yet. Hold on. Finding out. 15.
Yeah, same thing. Very old. Do you want to do one of the mercenary missions? It seems like it's a space battle or something. Shubin Processing Facility 16 on Lyria. Sharing.
Come on, hangar request
Share
completed.
is
Leave.
unavailable if there are no eligible party members. What?
Wait.
Share.
I got it.
Okay. Zeus,
What?
did you get the share?
I did not.
One more time.
Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
What server are we all on? Because
I'm on server 160.
I joined a random one. I didn't join you guys.
And you got it?
Yeah, and somehow I got it.
Awesome. I am also
I
on
see you,
160.
Mort.
No, we're on the same server. I've seen your icon, but Cass I haven't seen, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't see your guys' marker. How did I get the mission? What the heck?
Do you know how to pull up the display info?
Yeah, let me get off the tram.
There's a really, really quick shortcut for it. Instead of having to type it out, you do tilde key and then just do tab, and then like 1, 2, or 3, whatever information you want, and it's done. You don't have to, because tab cycles through them, and you just, it's the second one.
It doesn't on mine for whatever reason. Just hitting tab.
Well, you do when you do the tilde key to open up the console, and then you just hit tab twice. Or no, sorry, R underscore tab twice. And then you just do, I usually just do 3.
Well, it's got a QD drive.
Sharing again. Did you get that, Zeus?
I did not.
Son of a beehole.
I think I'm on server 150.
Alright, we're on 160. But still,
How did
like,
I get that?
yeah, how did you? Zeus, can we like check something? Go to the journal. Or no, the rep. Mine is completely empty. Since I haven't done anything yet. But since you became a criminal for a bit, did anything happen to you?
No.
Nothing in your rep?
I don't know. It doesn't look like it.
Okay. Yeah, mine is completely empty. Career and dossier are both
Yeah, empty.
nothing.
No results.
Alright, no. That's not it.
Should I try sharing the contract since I got?
Try sharing it out, sure.
I just went right through Area 18.
Oh, I bet you Zeus isn't getting it because he's a. Oh wait, are you still a criminal, Zeus?
No. He's
No.
out of jail.
Mortal Drive is now
I'm heading to Area 18 right now.
Come to Spal 18 on Lyria. I hear it's gonna be a fun spot pretty soon.
Mortal Drive is now off.
Ooh, this advanced HUD is so nice.
Mortal Drive is now on.
Where's my altimeter? Don't see it.
Where do I turn on the advanced HUD you're talking about?
It's in configuration. There's flight, gunnery, and HUD.
Keybinds. Not finding it.
You have to go to the configuration. It'll probably be at the flight. No, not there. It's in game. Unless you're talking about something else, which probably would be under game settings if that's what you're looking
Well,
for.
I was trying to find it on this thing right here.
Yeah, go to HUD. You see it? HUD. Scroll, look up.
Oh, there's a little bastards.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh yeah. Have you seen this on the Polaris? Or
Yeah.
Is this on every ship now? No, I didn't notice it on.
No, that's on the only Capitals, I believe. 100 seconds.
Like, if you're not sure if you're gonna make that dive, it'll kind of tell you.
Where's...
Shields are off.
I'm toasted right now.
Like you're super high toasted?
Yeah, it's hitting really hard. And here, they'll probably shoot at you, the turrets, right?
If I don't have the mission, yeah.
Damn. See if I can take them out. Airlock is not gonna work. Which one controls the butt turret?
Who? The one,
The
yeah, it's
pilot seat,
the,
right?
yeah,
Right behind
not the
pilot.
pilot seat. No, right behind the
No,
co-pilot.
it's on the right side.
The right side of the captain, basically.
Yeah, the
So
co-pilot
as you're
seat.
coming in, it's the one to your right as you come down the steps.
Yeah, the left one's the missiles. Okay. See if I even have proper.
Yeah, bed, cooking area, bathroom, microwave. The extra microwave.
Okay, that's one. I can't get that one. I can definitely get this one. It's right below me somewhere. Where are you? Oh, he's getting blocked by the fucking gear. Nope, not looking likely. I do have, if you want to park a little bit far away, I have a dragonfly. I can come pick you up.
Who, me?
Yes.
Oh, hold on. Well, I just got to Area 18. Sorry, I'm trying to do my own thing right now.
Gotcha.
Why is my vulture at Everest Harbor? Okay. Burp. Oh, excuse me.
Why?
Don't like it. To Crossfield, that's not bad at all. I have no idea what those. Oh, fuel ports.
just I'm just a little concerned for myself right now. That's all. Thought maybe you're gonna come and help me with a nearly 30 FPS server. I'm going into an FPS zone, but I don't know. Let's see how it goes. That went horribly. Well, not horribly, horribly. Still alive, but goddamn. You guys still there?
Yeah.
Oh, so this isn't in this chat right now. Did he drop out?
Well, he must have. I thought he was here.
There's a guy that's like invincible. He fucking keeps teleporting around. You can't actually get a hit on him.
Oh, the objective person you're going after?
Yeah, it's fucked. The guy won't get hit. That's one thing I
Oh,
can
that
try.
sucks.
Use the box as a shield. Maybe bash it into him.
Yo, Cass, what's up?
Hey, not much. What about you?
Not much. Just wanted to check in because it's been so long.
Yeah, I've been a while. Star Citizen just dropped 4.0, so I'm out adventuring doing that now.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that. I need to reactivate my account and see what I can do to get off the purge lists.
Yeah, I know. I'm counting on the naughty list as well. I need to actually do some active shit.
How does it work when is the purge list you get purged immediately, or is there like a warning?
There's a warning.
I know this sounds like I'm gaming it, and I guess I am, but what's the warning period?
Usually, well, because I vouch for you, essentially, they're gonna come talk to me, and then you'll probably have like a week to 2 weeks to get on some fleets.
Okay, so I've got qualified immunity.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Like the police.
Right.
It's just I've been grinding really, really hard in WoW.
Yeah, and honestly, I've kind of just been autopilot on Eve recently.
I don't know why, because this game and the people who play it disgust me, but whatever. It's the lifestyle.
Alright. Oh yeah, you guys sticking around for Christmas, or are you guys traveling?
We are staying here.
Okay. Welcome.
What about you? I assume you're local. Is your whole family?
Yeah, we're staying. Yeah. Honestly, I was just checking to see if Moose was going to be over.
Yeah. For what it's worth, someone offered me $1,100 for my WoW character, but I didn't accept because actually, based on how long I've been playing, that would be like maybe minimum wage.
Right.
And though I've only been playing for a month because this version of Classic only released a month ago, but
Right.
also on principle, I wouldn't sell my account to a Chinaman. No offense or anything to any Chinese in the chat, but
Mortanius.
I'm sure they won't deny that it's a big moneymaker for them in that country.
oh,
Right.
huge. Especially when, like, you know, I mean, their average wage is probably half, maybe even a quarter of our minimum wage.
Hello.
Hey, Fazio.
Not much. Okay.
You start the download, Fazio?
I am trying. It's erroring out.
Did you get the launcher? There's an update for the launcher. If you didn't get that,
Yeah,
that might.
yeah, I
Yeah,
got
I was
the,
gonna
I
say,
got.
if you didn't get that, that might be why you're getting an error. But
Dude, we can put so many items in our backpacks now. Holy crap.
oh yeah, I hadn't even thought about that.
Like, I have one, two, three size 2 weapons, a pistol, some ammo. I'm at 37%.
Oh damn.
I have a knife, a medical gun, and yeah, some other stuff, but this is the heavy backpack, so 150k.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's huge. I'll admit I am package hunting right now, so
Still going after that scam.
yeah.
It's the hunt for the box. That's the fun part.
Right.
I'd actually be willing to try Star Citizen again. I had some fun when we played it last time. Now that I've upgraded my CPU, it might be more playable.
Yeah, give it a day or so. Like, I'm not kidding. How old is this patch, Mort?
Couple of hours.
Yeah, like 3 hours. So I have not even tried to fly yet. Oh, just so you know, Mort is streaming on YouTube.
Strictly for just. Oh, I have a gun. Toy gun. Just to record. I'm tired
But
of
just so
taking
you
up
guys
space.
know.
Yeah.
So don't divulge your diabolical plan.
Oh man, but I had the most diabolical of plans. I
Right.
totally wanted to divulge it with you guys.
The mods already know about you, Fozzie. Finally put it in there? No. Disappeared.
Okay, these NPCs are getting utterly freaking annoying.
Damn it.
Okay, I'm gonna trust the game. I'm gonna trust
God
the
damn it.
game.
What fucking error is this? Error 3005. Star Citizen. That some installed game files are corrupt. Well, that's not my fault because I just did a fresh freaking install and I'm just trying to install the damn game. So you are the one that installed it wrong. Delete. Close. And pass. Open. Install game. Fine, let me see if I can save. 2. Third time's the charm.
This tank is literally trolling me. Any WoW players in the chat? Probably not.
Not recent. No.
Well, I'm playing classic, so
Hardcore or regular?
regular.
Nice.
Though I do have a hardcore character.
What are you playing?
Classic WoW.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The addiction.
I tried to
I've
get
only-
into
I've
like WoW.
convinced him to play Eve. I haven't convinced him of the amazingness that is Star Citizen yet.
It's not ready for me.
Yeah.
Might not be. To be fair, I think I was getting. I thought my CPU was good enough, and the fact that I have a GTX 4080, but my performance was so trash. And I'm not like normally like a performance or graphics Andy, but we're talking like I was getting like 20 frames per second, and so it was a bit gross. But I'm down to try it again.
Yeah, it's.
I'm not really sure why.
They are trying with the DLSS and the FSR, and they even have their own proprietary one for upscaling. So as far as it running smoother and not looking like shit, they're doing an okay job with that too. So as far as that is concerned, you'll probably have a better experience. But
How long ago did you try?
This was like maybe what was it, cast 6 months ago? Was it that long?
Yeah, maybe a little longer.
That long, really? Yeah.
Yeah,
I upgraded my CPU to a 9800 XVD though.
oh, nice.
Yes. I was very my current the CPU I had before that, which was the CPU I was playing Star Citizen on, was a bit old. It's a 5900X.
Upgrade your motherboard too?
I did.
Good stuff.
I also have a Ryzen 9 5900X.
Oh, nice. I mean, honestly, is that Threadripper? I forget what its name was.
No, it's not a Threadripper.
Any Ryzen CPU is pretty pog.
Yeah. I just don't know why your performance would be so bad. I get like an average of 70 FPS anywhere.
What's your GPU?
It was 79.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I have a 7900 XTX, so it's just the equivalent of his 4080.
Yours has more VRAM, and this game is a VRAM hog. It's a RAM. It's an everything hog.
I'm sure if I tried it again, I would do a lot better. I might have actually been playing on my second rig, which is only a 2080. That might be why I was getting awful FPS.
Also, just to make sure you know not to put
at Orison now.
not to put it below high settings, because
Yeah.
this game.
Higher the graphics, the better it runs.
What?
Yeah.
Because I went to low when I saw, like, ultra low when I saw the frame rate.
Yeah, on high or on medium and low, it starts utilizing the CPU way more than the GPU. It doesn't actually tap into the GPU's power properly. So you're better off doing high or very high.
Interesting.
Yeah.
The only thing you're allowed are the clouds. That's about it.
Yeah, clouds are killer.
Just for anyone who's still WoW curious, though, I wouldn't blame you if you're not. This game is old.
I like as I was saying earlier, I tried to get into WoW Classic, but it's just a little too outdated for me. It made UI. If the UI was more up to date.
Right.
But I got into retail when they did that whole Dragon DLC recently, and I liked it. It was good.
I do like retail. I play retail occasionally.
Yeah.
But I'm the particular form of autist that has like been replaying classic WoW since like the private server days when it was quote unquote not Blizzard legal. It's just like the version of the game I always play.
Yeah.
Retail's good though. I mean, objectively, retail's a better game. Mythic and retail's really, really hard.
Yeah, I mean, I played it as a pastime. I didn't play it as a trying to actually do stuff. I did find it kind of disappointing that in retail, that it starts you after a certain point, so a whole bunch of the DLCs are completely up.
Oh, you mean like there's so much obsolete content?
Well, not that, but like, what was it? The whole thing with like the hell and the I can't remember. Hold on, it was like the DLC before the newest one.
Battle for Azeroth?
Hold on, no, so that's the pirate one, right?
Kind of. It's yeah. There's like Kaltira. Yeah, it's the sea themed DLC.
Okay, not that one. That one they make you start as like your main campaign now.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, that's like
I
the
haven't
base.
played retail since Battle for Azeroth, so I'm not sure.
Yeah. Alright, it is the Shadowlands one, and
Oh,
Legion,
God.
Warcraft Legion, like all that stuff. They
Legion
don't
was...
do it all.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. What's that?
It's completely optional. Like you don't have to
Yes.
do it at all. I don't like that. I wanted to do it, but
There's well, they do time warping and stuff, but it's not complete because like time warping is they'll like take old content and they'll make it like a weekly or like a monthly thing, but they scale it in a way that it's much easier than it actually was when it was current content, if that makes sense. So no, I get what you mean. And you know the thing with retail is that there's so much obsolete content. I'm kind of ashamed to admit this. There's so much obsolete content that you can go in and solo farm stuff that used to be like 25-man exclusive.
yeah.
And this is gonna sound really, really bad, but there's an economy to farming slut mogs, aka
Really?
gear that looks really slutty on characters.
Oh my
And there's a
god.
lot of gear that looks really slutty from older content. And a big money maker for me in retail was I would farm slut mods. People literally pay a lot of money for it.
Holy crap.
And I couldn't give a shit. I'm literally playing as an undead male right now. But yeah, there's a lot of people who actually pay bank for that.
Nice.
But no, I get what you mean. Because they don't have a good way of... And this is like a big problem WoW's had over the years. They don't have a good way of presenting old content to people who are interested in it. You know? Like, it generally boils down to, like, it doesn't matter, and if you want to see it, you go in and explode everything.
Yeah, because the way I wanted to do it, well, sadly, just isn't the way it works. Is I wanted to start from original base game to the next DLC, to the next DLC, to the next one, to like Burning Crusade and the Lich King and all that stuff. But they just don't have it set up that way.
This version, Classic currently is set to go to GBC in a year. They're doing it progressive again, but it does happen on a really slow time scale.
It's one of the reasons why I quite enjoyed Final Fantasy XIV, because it's mainly story based and you can just progress each DLC one after another.
I've heard good things. There's a lot of WoW refugees in that game.
Yeah, it's very different, but it's a nice MMO.
Modern MMO.
Yeah. God damn it, I got the stupid invalid files error again. It's not my fault. You're the one who fucking failed. Fucking A. What do I do? Reinstall the fucking launcher? That seems to have fixed it in the past. and delete the file in here.
One day, Cass, I'm gonna force you to play WoW, and you'll find that you enjoy it.
Mm.
Stockholm syndrome.
Nah.
What do you mean, nah? It has
Download.
no flight sim DNA, obviously.
Right?
What do you mean? You
Imagine-
flying mounts?
It's true, there are flying mounts in the wrong versions of the game. I'm just kidding. In the Burning Crusade, they had flying mounts, and the Burning
Yeah.
Crusade is, in my opinion, peak WoW. I'm getting like phantom pain because I mean, part of the fun is starting over again this time around, but it was just like I was so insanely geared in this phase in Classic WoW, and I was so insanely geared in the Burning Crusade. But it'll happen again. Allah willing. Yeah, it's a game we should play casually is Elite Dangerous.
Star Citizen. Or Eve, how about that? Let's play Eve, since you already have a account. Man, your stream is so delayed, Mark.
What's that?
Your stream is so delayed.
What if you play Eve for me?
How? Well, I only do it for recording, but how delayed?
I don't know, but every once in a while I'll hear something in your stream, and it's like at least 30 to 60 seconds delayed. If not longer.
Well, the only thing you can gauge it on is my voice, because the game is, you can't really tell if it's a stream or live. If there's no me. Does that make sense?
Okay, so... Oh... I know why it's delayed, because my push to talk pauses it. Never mind. That's why the delay is so much later. Because I was like, wait, why is it just now talking about the purge list on Eve? That was like several minutes ago. What the fuck? And then I realized, oh, wait, it was paused.
That's funny.
That's why I wasn't hearing anything.
Oh, that is hilarious.
Takeoff complete.
I was wondering why something was wrong.
Landing gear raised. Shields are off. Landing gear deployed.
I'll be right back.
Alright.
I did watch a streamer who, I don't fully understand the mechanics of what he was doing, but he was basically like lurking and getting into people's cargo holds in Star Citizen and then stealing from them. I'm not sure if that's still a thing.
Oh yeah.
but I saw it on YouTube. It seemed pretty cool. I'm sure that he was cherry picking his footage, but
It's a lot of waiting, but piracy is a big part of this game, for sure.
is piracy just like waiting to like get into people's ships, or is there like a
No, you can
You-
fully, like for example, it's not perfected yet, but you got disruptor type weapons that disable the ships, but they're really weak against shields. So you have to whittle down their shields once their hull is exposed, pretty much. The electronic warfare part. So you can shut down their shields or not shields, their whole ship. Once they're disabled, you can actually do like a boarding action type of thing.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
So there's like a real way to do it.
Yeah. You can also kind of just disable the ship in another way, but it's a gamble. You do enough damage, it will blow up, but it'll be a soft death. And that'll still keep the cargo and everything intact, including the players inside. They won't die from that explosion. But if you keep shooting it, it makes a bigger explosion that will kill everybody in it, and you get like they said the percentage on it is like something like 70% chance that the cargo will survive.
Oh, okay.
Something like that.
I remember, even though it wasn't like particularly profitable, I remember in Elite Dangerous, if you guys have played that, piracy was pretty entertaining.
I played it for a good bit, but I mainly played it solo. I liked the exploring and everything, and then I finally got into a little bit of PvP. But when I was playing, I don't know, I know like metas change all the time, but when I was playing the, what was that one Dorito-shaped looking ship that had like really good sniping ability?
Dorito shaped. The Python?
No, not the Python.
Maybe?
Python is more like an elongated triangle. I think it's
Not the
starts with a K.
Anaconda, right?
No, it's a small. It's like a medium-sized ship. Starts with a K, I think.
Because I played it like first I played it like when I was still an undergrad, which was a really long time ago. And the Python was really good. And then when I started playing it again, like several years later, it was the Anaconda, and then the what was it? The Imperial fucking I can't remember the name. Starts with a
Corvette.
K though. Yeah, because I ran the Federal Corvette in Elite, and then there was the Imperial whatever the fuck that was the equivalent.
Oh,
Ship that starts with a K though, I can't remember. But I really liked piracy, though a lot of players would do the quote-unquote Legovsky maneuver, aka just logging off or alt F4ing. But it was still pretty fun RP. But it was mostly an RP thing, it wasn't like economically viable.
Yeah. Most PvP isn't. But this game is
I'm just-
trying to change that. There's definitely going to be murder hobos all around this game, but
Oh, for sure.
the option to be a pirate is it gives you plenty of tools to do it too. Like you can contact the person, you can hail the person if they choose to have a conversation with you or not. Most people, they see a hail and they just, what is this shit, blah blah blah, and they just turn it off. So there's not many people give that a chance, but I've heard some pretty good stories of acquaintances in this game over the years I played, I guess. And like one of them I remember was this group was mining. They're in a mining ship, but surface side. And then while they're in the mining laser, they hear a voice behind them. They're like, "Don't turn around too fast. I need you to get out of that seat, or I'm gonna pop you." And then they have like an interaction after that. Like he complies with everything. He doesn't try to like do anything stupid. They end up agreeing to fist fight for the ship, and that piracy turned into like for those two people like a friendship in the game now. Like they just had a really good experience with it. but most people are gonna be like butthurt and all that.
Quantum drive is now
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Quantum drive is now off.
Yeah, I mean that was honestly like I really liked Elite. I mean I played it enough actually to do like the whole I'm not sure if you played during the whole engineering stuff which they added, which got pretty really grindy, actually really grindy, which was kind of painful. But
I've only known that to be in the game, so when I played, it was already implemented, I guess.
oh, okay. For me, when I started playing again, that was like a new thing. But I eventually did grind up the engineering on my Federal Corvette, though I fucking hated the fact that you had to do it per ship. So it basically meant that you had to like no life the game if you wanted anything other than like one big ship engineered, you know, which was kind of troll.
Yeah.
But I did like the PvP. It was painful that like. And you know, I kind of get it. Like, if you like interdict a trader or like a miner who has a ton of like ice crystals or like whatever the fuck they were called, ice diamond crystals, I can kind of see why they would perform the Legovsky maneuver. But it happens so often, it started to feel like, well, what's the point anyway? Like, why did I engineer this ship for PvP combat? But it happens. It'll be interesting to see though if they can get Star Citizen polished, if it can create a more seamless experience like that. Because like for me, the dream in any like space game is like intercepting and like stealing a shitload from a trader or miner player. Like I mean, for me that's the big motivation to play those space sim games.
Yeah. So, yeah, right now the reason this this patch is so important is it's the first real implementation of server meshing to live, like properly, like as a release to the live testing servers. Because even within like the live servers, that's like, you know, the most current working patch with the least bugs and all that, right? And the newest features. Then they have two others that are like, one of them is like they're considered their main QA, like their main
Right.
testers. And then the other one is PTU, which goes out to subscribers that want help.
Oh, is that like public test servers, basically?
Yeah, you have to download a whole different file for them.
Oh, okay. That's like WoW's PTRs then.
Yeah, very similar to that. Now, the server meshing that they put in this patch, before you would get about 100 people per server, and that's it. If you crashed or whatever, you would probably migrate to another server, but for the most part, you would have to like relog completely. So the first real implementation was just recovery of the character if they crash. So we now stay in place, and it just says, you know, stand by until they place us on another server when it crashes. This patch, it's now 500 people, and they're like, as I understand it, it's servers and then there's shards in the servers, or if it's shard and then there's servers. I'm not sure which is which, as far as which one is the bigger brain, let's call it. But it's running very smoothly, and at the same time, somehow the server performance itself has gotten a boost. So when Cass was telling you like
Oh,
give
nice.
it a couple of days to see how this patch really pans out because it just launched tonight.
And so that's a fundamental difference, right? Because it was just like my limited understanding is that the system, the entire like solar system of, or whatever of the game was just basically a game server, right, beforehand.
Yeah,
Kind of.
the whole thing is loaded up for you, and you whatever's happening across the solar system, it's only been a solar system. Like they just put another solar system in this patch. It's the first time they put another solar system. So it's the new solar system has more bodies, planetary bodies and all that to visit. And
Is it more dangerous?
it is way more
Or-
dangerous.
Hell yeah.
Everything is free for all pretty much over there. There is still some spots where if you piss off the wrong people, there's still factions and such, so some stations will still fuck you up, but there's no need to worry about anything other than bounty hunters coming after you is what I'm thinking. And that's like bounties that maybe somehow, some way. Did you I always bring this up for people. Have you ever played a game called Star Wars Galaxies?
Yes, actually. Never great, but casually, yes.
Okay. Do you remember
I
the
know
bounty
there
hunter
are
system in that?
A little bit, yeah. There are still people who, I'm sure you know better than I do, there are people who still play private server versions of that game to this day,
Yeah, the
which is
EMUs.
insane.
Yeah, I played a little bit of that some years back. It definitely brought the nostalgia, and we played, me and a few people that played before, we played it for a good couple of months. But whoever's running the emulated servers, they have their idea of what PvP should be, and PvP having that one meta is the most annoying thing. And that game, or most of the EMUs are like that.
Are they just arbitrarily picking a patch number, or are they actively cooking with the formula?
Oh, they've added numerous things. There was one that was true to the pre-combat upgrade era of Star Wars Galaxies.
That's where they streamlined all the skills, right? And basically, it was their attempt to make the game more modern at a time when games were.
Yeah, after CU, a combat upgrade, they call it a combat upgrade. But pre-CU is in my opinion the better one. The one that you're talking about, yes, that is the combat upgrade. And it just totally made it more like WoW, because that's what WoW was shaping up to be and all that. So they kind of wanted to get that system in place before WoW popped out.
Big mistake to try to compete with WoW, especially because.
Well, they shot themselves in the foot, dude. Like by trying to change their game to match it, they pissed off most of the people that liked the way the game was before. And they never got enough people to play the new one, so they ended up shutting down.
Right. I mean, I was a literal very young child, so I only ever played Star Wars Galaxies very casually and very stupidly. But in hindsight, I've watched videos about the holocron system and getting Jedi.
Oh, that's horrible.
Dude, that's a grind that makes getting what we call rank 14 or Grand Marshal / High Warlord in WoW look casual. It makes the hardest grind in WoW, which is not casual, look very casual.
It was
the first people
horrendous.
who got Jedi.
I never became a Jedi because one of the professions I had to master was weaponsmith, and that required so much money. You
So the
had
holocrons
to
would
get
tell
the
you,
resources like crazy.
Oh, okay. So the holocrons would tell you a certain amount of professions, or whatever they're called, that you needed to master. but there was like a limit, right? You'd be in the dark for some of them, and you just have to grind everything.
You're in the dark for all of them. When you open up a holocron, here's the really fucked up part. Let's say you've done a few professions already. The way the professions worked, I don't know if you remember, but like you have basically 250 points if I remember correctly. And there's skill trees, and the skill trees they call like each column has a tier, and there's like 5 tiers in each column. So each one gets higher and higher in points cost, like experience points cost. So you could only really master, in some cases, 2.5 professions at a time. In other cases, 1.5 professions, because bounty hunter, for example, required so much, like a little bit of pistolier, a little bit of rifleman, this and that. Like you need to be a little bit of smuggler. And you just have to put your points everywhere just to be able to get the prerequisites for bounty hunter.
Right.
Doctor was also a big one. You needed a lot of the artisan stuff along with the medical stuff, and so that alone, no matter what class you're going to go with, profession you're going to go with, is going to be a grind. When you open up a holocron, let's say you've already mastered a few before, it tells you a profession to do next. What's fucked up is it's random between the ones that you haven't mastered already, but it doesn't tell you which one you've mastered. Like it doesn't tell you if one of the ones you've mastered is the one, like one of the ones that would have counted. Does that make sense? Like it could be one of the ones, but it doesn't tell you. So no matter what, you have to open up 4 holocrons to make sure. Unless you open up unless you get really lucky and you open up the 3rd one, it doesn't tell you anything. That means, but by then, when you finish the 2nd one, let's say, or whatever it is, you will, like a whole thing will happen. Like you feel the energy of the force flow through you or some crap. Yeah, it was very tedious. So for me, I never became I never became a Jedi because nope.
Yeah, it seems insane. I'm sure the people who did it had strategies to avoid dying, but like still, the fact that it was permadeath makes it crazy. I can't even comprehend that grind.
It wasn't permadeath. It was you lose XP. You can actually you lose XP. So it's big chunks of XP that you lose. So it really hurts when you die. But I don't think it was ever permadeath.
Oh, it wasn't? I thought it was like straight permadeath.
No.
Because that would be insane.
Yeah, nobody would have made the grind if it was permadeath. You get camped too easily in most of those games. I remember chasing down, we had a big Imperial base on Rory, and there was this Jedi that kept harassing our base, like kept on coming and destroying the turrets and destroying all the NPCs we don't really care for, but the turrets, that stuff that we had to pay for constantly to replace with faction points. So
okay.
I remember chasing him down. I was Rifleman Doc, so I was able to keep myself up pretty well and get him with my fan shot or whatever the fuck it was.
I forget, because I mean I was a literal child. I maybe played it for a few hours when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
What was the dominant faction back in the day before they shut down the servers? Was it Alliance? Or was it the Empire?
It depended on like the server. Each server had its own power dynamic. I'm not sure overall what it was, but I wouldn't be surprised if the majority were rebels.
Oh, that makes sense given the lore, where the Empire's like pretty bad objectively.
Yeah, but I
don't
played,
know though.
I played Imperial the whole way through. except for one stint where I switched factions because each faction had a
Welcome to the
what did they
ASOP
call it? A
vehicle
theme
retrieval
park
system.
for each. So like for the rebels, you had Leia, Luke, Han, Chewie, all of them, and you would go to each one of them, and they would give you missions to do, and then you would eventually go to
okay.
the next person, and then for the Imperials, you would get all the way up to Vader and Palpatine even. So yeah, I switched to Rebel just for that, just to do that experience, and then I switched back because I was all about PvP back then, bro. I was
Oh yeah.
overt. Like the only time I was covert was I needed to buff up. So once I was buffed up, I turned red before I started up, pretty much, and ready to fight. It was expensive just fighting though, man. Remember the I don't know if you remember the all of your items get durability loss. If you die. If you get incapacitated,
really?
What it was, if it was you get incapacitated 3 times, you have to revive at a facility, and all of your stuff takes a 10% hit.
That's pretty
Your
insane.
vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
Sorry, I
Oh,
rant
man.
about SWG.
No, I'm interested to hear it. I like to hear the lore of MMOs. It's just I'm currently getting extremely giga trolled with my group in WoW.
Yeah.
They can't help themselves. That's fine. It's potentially possible the tank hasn't played this game for 20 years. Shameful, I know.
I'll tell you, I'm not a fan of the massive hotbar anymore.
In terms of in general, or you mean WoW specifically?
In gaming in general. So like,
Yeah.
WoW is big for that for sure.
Oh, huge offender. Just you have a hotbar where there are like 20, 25 keybinds.
Yeah.
Well, if you can see my hotbar, it's a major offender. I've probably got 60 buttons bound, but that's because I'm playing a healer, and part of the Autismo is down-ranking spells, where you have like, let's say I have a heal and there are 6 ranks of it. You'll periodically use lower ranks than 6, which is the let's say the max rank to save mana. So it's particularly atrocious in my case, where I'll have like 60 things bound, but half of those are redundant buttons. They're just different ranks at the same button. But yeah, no, I know what you mean. I'm looking forward to the first MMO to like break free of the hotbar. I played Guild Wars 2. That was pretty cool, but it still kind of has a hotbar system.
Guild Wars 2. Well, it's a hotbar system, but your targeting it has to be a little bit more skill based because some of the stuff is
right.
Telegraphed in a way. But they also have a really cool system in place. Like it's not many abilities, but you get to have 2 weapons to switch from.
Yeah, for sure.
I think it's a good medium between like overly. Oh, now I'm falling through this game. Falling through the planet now.
Oh yeah, more. I just went back to menus.
Mhm.
The server count is actually 600, not 500.
Holy shit.
Right?
It's nuts. Sent you an invite, Cass.
Oh, I just dropped party. I'm calling it a night.
Oh, okay.
I gotta take one of the dogs to the vet in the morning, so I actually have to get up.
Is that one of your dogs or a client's?
One of ours, Dakota.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Is that the eyes?
Yeah, it's the checkup on the eyes, so it's routine, it's normal, so.
I'd like to come over at some point. I remember seeing Dakota at the wedding. Super sweet dog.
Yeah. Definitely have to have you come back over and finish watching Firefly.
Yeah. I
We
won't steal
obviously
your.
went through it, but we'll watch
Yeah,
it.
it's good to rewatch. No, I'm honestly interested to hear about the Star Wars Galaxy lore because I was maybe a little bit too young / retarded to fully understand it at the time. It's interesting though about P servers. I didn't realize they were like home brewing. I thought they would just pick like a patch version and be like, this is the patch we're using. I guess not.
No, they've definitely expanded on it. Like some of them have made it their own kind of system in a way, and like they've added like planetary flight in some of them. Yeah, they've definitely put their own flair, as it were. Some of it is awesome, but if you want like, you know, the classic experience, they don't stay true to it, I guess.
There's zero hope of like a Star Wars Galaxy remastered, right? Even though I imagine there's actually probably a fan base desire for it.
Yeah, I mean, Sony is more of a corporation than a video game
Right.
company, if that makes sense.
Or a financial holding company.
Yeah, they don't see the money in it.
Well, it's tough because executives probably don't really understand how crusty some of the actual Star Wars Galaxy players, like the really dedicated players, I imagine would like run several accounts, right, and all of that shit.
In this game?
In Star Wars Galaxies.
Oh, in Star Wars Galaxy. Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, they would like probably multi-box out their asshole.
Yeah, one of the dudes I would go and help him defend, because I'm a night owl, so he and I would always be on at the same time, and he would be logged in at work sometimes. The dude was nuts, but he double boxed it, and he always had a squad leader for an alt. So he always had the buffs of a squad leader. I don't know if you remember anything about squad leader.
No, I never got that far.
So the squad leader doesn't even need to be near you. As long as they are the leader of the group, their skill set is they're basically a bard. They're buffing you, giving you a speed boost all of a sudden. If you're knocked down, dizzy or whatever, they can pop you back up. Like all sorts of useful stuff. So he and I would sit there. I was a rifle dog. He was a rifle combat medic. And between his chemical warfare and both of our combined bullets and my squad heals, we were not going down with that fucking squad leader squawking away.
Oh, okay.
It was fun. We would take on like realistically it would be like a group of like 6 or 7 people, you know, that time of night. It didn't get much, but yeah, it was pretty fun.
I'm gonna call it a night.
Later, Cass.
Have a good night, Cass.
I'll catch you hopefully tomorrow, maybe once we get back. So hit me up once you get up tomorrow. Colin.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And I will probably catch you in Star Citizen tomorrow morning.
Yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow.
Now
around holidays, shit tends to fucking pop up sometimes.
Right.
We'll see.
Oh, and you also got Indo coming down this weekend. I don't know if you saw his post.
Yeah, a little short notice, but
Really?
but I'll see. Cause Sunday I'm supposed to spend a good part of the day with a friend of mine. I'm gonna help him, just got a new laptop. He just got into PC gaming, so kind of get acclimated.
Fun.
So yeah, hopefully I can make it out sometime Sunday.
Okay. Well, hopefully Star Citizen works for you. It seemed to work relatively okay for me, but I wasn't really doing much, so.
Yeah, it's been working pretty damn well.
Right,
Server FPS is at a solid 30.
Nice.
What, 29 here and there, but 30. It's
Pack
pretty,
day, that's amazing.
well, yeah. But like you said earlier,
Fair
right?
enough.
it's gonna get there for sure.
Okay, have a good night, guys.
All right, but
Have a good night, man.
do you remember what class you played? Did you mention that already?
Dude, like I said, it was extraordinarily casual, and I was a literal child, so no. I'm just kind of interested. I'm interested in it like post hoc. As a like MMO enjoyer, I like to learn more about MMOs, which is why I was curious. But no, I don't really remember any specifics.
Gotcha.
I probably played it for like maybe a dozen hours at best.
Okay.
I was probably in middle school.
Middle school, yeah. I played it 2001. It came out, I think it was. Two, somewhere early 2000s.
That sounds about right.
That's when it actually came out. Yeah. Yeah, dude. That game had like so many aspects to it that made it. It's literally my favorite game of all time.
Oh really?
Just in
Star
general.
Wars Galaxies.
Like, yeah. Like everything that they did. The only thing that we didn't have was a proper jump, because like you had an emote that was a jump, but there was no real terrain negotiation needed. Like if it's steep enough, if it's steep, no matter what it is, you can climb it. You'll get a little bit slower. If it's like the side of a building and it's a little too high, you can't go past it. Like so, anything like any structures like that, you can't actually go past it. But that's the only drawback of that game. It wasn't like quote unquote realistic. Like World of Warcraft, everybody loves that you could jump and you can platform when you want to and all that. So Star Wars Galaxies didn't have any platforming. Other than that, everything in the game was phenomenal.
I have something to say, but you'll have to excuse me because my bladder is literally about to burst.
Okay.
And like a WoW player, my piss bottle's already overflowing. I'm just kidding. I don't actually have a piss bottle. I'm only a casual. I've been holding this in for this entire run though.
Oh no.
But I swear I have something to say. I'll be right
for
back.
it.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Yeah, sorry about that. All I was gonna say for the platforming, I get your point, but unfortunately, and I can see why they did this in the name of game design and streamlining. Unfortunately, they took out some of the crazy potential jump strategies that existed in early WoW, because it used to be if you were really good at it, I don't know how to describe it, but there's like a specific way that if you like jiggled and you were really good at pressing your forward key and your space bar at the same time, you could slowly scale the highest mountains in the game and get into forbidden areas. But they've since taken it out.
Yeah.
But considering like, well, you played some retail. I think platforming in WoW is kind of overrated. Like the bosses that require it tend to suck. But
Well, yeah, not so much for. I mean, boss fights definitely like jumping. I'm always a fan of jumps. Trust me, I love jumping. But for Star Wars Galaxies, like there were some bosses. Like there was that. What was the name of it? Remember in Star Wars Episode 2, the fighting pit scene?
yeah, sure.
That big insect with the mandibles that looked like a jacked up praying mantis type thing?
Kind of.
That was a boss in one of the, like the Genosian lab had that as like a mutated version of something that we had to go down there. Its loot was materials to craft some crazy ass shit. There was other, on Tatooine, there's crate dragons, and those had pearls and they had scales and they had all sorts of stuff that you could craft out of, much better quality stuff. So
The way it goes, I guess.
that's the way the boss fights were in that one, was just basically kite them around, don't let them kill you, or if you have a tank, you can actually have like a whole tank system because there was healers and all that. But there was never any like platforming situation. Actually, I take that back. Night Sisters. If we had Night Sister fights, their fights were like in giant huts and like multi-platform huts, multi-floor. I mean, so you could probably platform around that, but it was just stairs basically.
And I don't mean this like in like a belittling way, because to be honest with you, especially for veterans, most classic WoW fights are pretty much straightforward. Were the mechanics in like the big PvE encounters in Star Wars Galaxies pretty simple, or no?
For the most part, yes. Like you would go get, depending on the profession that you have, it had different types of quests, but majority of people would go on kill quests. So it would send you out to like kilometers and like thousands of kilometers away. So you would need a vehicle to get there, or otherwise you're walking forever. It's like there's a den of certain types of animals, or a faction. Like if you go for the rebels, you're gonna get sent to kill Imperial factions. So like they'll spawn for your specific mission. They're not static. They're just all dynamic based off if somebody picks a quest for them. Some of them will pop up randomly, but for the most part, it was just dynamic like that. There are spots that are points of interest. For example, there was Tusken Raiders. You go to the Tusken Raider fort, and that's kind of like a dungeon, but it's open to anybody. It's not instanced. So it has a few guards that are powerful in the front guarding, and then as you get deeper into their lair, like they dig underground. It's not just like this fort above ground. And there's like different classes for them. Like one of them is more of a warrior type. Another one is like called a witch doctor. And, so yeah, the PvE was pretty in depth in that sense, but overall the combat was tap targeting basically. Like just make sure you're targeting whoever you're targeting, and then you can set up macros. So for you in World of Warcraft, everything is way more reactionary. Like you're gonna, possibly, like if I remember, like ice mages, for example. Like they would need to be Johnny on the spot with that ice block. Otherwise, you're just a sitting duck for a second.
True.
You know, it's like it's more timing in that sense. There was still that in this game in SWG, but as far as attacks go, you could macro it to be like, okay, I want to do my like knee shot attack, then the chest shot attack. So the knee shot could like make them kneel or possibly go prone. The chest shot does more to their health pool, and then you can do a headshot that does it to their mind pool. That was the other thing. There was 3 pools that you had, and any one of them goes to 0, you get incapacitated.
I think I see what you mean.
Yeah. So for healers, it was easy enough because they just needed to really worry about the red and the yellow pool, their health and their stamina pool. But the mind pool was always the problem because the only ones that could heal that, it would damage them. Like a doctor could heal. I think it was a doctor could heal the mind, but it would hurt them at the same time.
It would hurt them to heal the mind.
It would hurt the doctor. The caster would get debuffed basically by healing somebody's mind pool.
So it's like an IRL surgeon who's exhausted after performing performing neurosurgery. Well, it actually makes sense, honestly.
Yeah, that does.
I mean, I'm pretty sure in real life the casters of that get tired.
Absolutely.
No, to be fair, in real life the casters of that are like insane astronauts. Just for being able to do that.
Barely considered human. They're so beyond it.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, those guys are
actual surgeons. Oh my god, I have a cousin who's a surgeon. Insanity levels of competence. I can't even imagine.
Damn.
I bet if he dedicated his talent to World of Warcraft, he'd parse really high. I'm not sure if that statement makes any sense to you, but that's how we judge things in WoW.
Yeah. Vaguely remember that terminology.
Parses are like, they don't exist they're not indigenous to the game, but there's a system called Warcraft Logs, which is just basically it captures during, let's say, a raid encounter, an endgame encounter, whatever you prefer. It captures everything from damage and healing to things like how much spells have been dispelled, damage taken, and a parse is a percentile. It's a percentile of your performance.
Oh, okay.
And unfortunately, I mean, it has its place. And I'm a little biased because your boy parsed an average 94 percentile last Molten Core, or aka the first Molten Core of this classic. Not flexing or anything. I just did it. But I've been playing this game long enough that actually I would expect better. So that's not actually a flex. But anyway, that's how WoW players tend to evaluate things. But it's also flawed in many ways, because you can imagine a healing parse, in particular, is contingent on how much damage people take. And in theory, you don't want people taking optional damage. You know what I mean? So there's an element of subjectivity, or even like, you know,
there's no real risk for them to overheal. Basically.
It really depends on the encounter in the group, because sometimes there is a real risk to overhealing, which is that you waste mana and people die.
Right. That is a risk. But as far as like to their own person, like when we're comparing it to how like the doctors can that heal the mind in Star Wars Galaxies, they get hurt at the same time.
Right.
Like there's no fear of anything like that. It's just that you're just sucking at your job.
Well, and I imagine in Star Wars Galaxies, getting hurt, it's like, it's not like an inconvenience, right? Or it's not just like a minor inconvenience, right?
No, it's if you, so the way it was, if you get incapacitated, you can get brought back up if somebody heals you. And it has to be somebody that can heal you. Not anybody can heal you. If you get incapped 3 times within a certain span of time, you will die and have to respawn, like I was mentioning earlier. If you're incapped at any of the incaps, so if first time you're incapped, if the enemy gets to your body, they have the option to death blow you, so instantly kill you there. You don't have to worry about they don't have to worry about you anymore. Or a rifleman has the option to do a kill shot from ranged.
Interesting.
So,
Yeah, like, you know,
so that's
and-
where, like, for PvP, that's where, like, the real danger was. Like, if you were gonna fight, make sure you at least don't go down in an open area or something.
Right. And, you know, like, again, like, beyond the few hours I played as a literal child, I've just been interested in Star Wars Galaxies, listening to, like, you know, videos and big think YouTubers who will give me the whole... And it seems like a game with rich lore, which I'm pretty interested in. Especially because it seems, like, so player-centric. You know, like, it seems like the players made a lot of the content, if that makes sense.
Yeah, they absolutely did. The players... The economy in that game was pretty badass. So first off, like, the resources in that game, whatever resources are needed for whatever profession, it's all going to be the same concept, just different actual ingredients. But when let's just say type A, you know, something that spawns in planet Tatooine can have a certain richness to the properties that are needed for whatever it is. So, like, if it's a metal, for example, you know, they're gonna want more density or whatever. There's like 10 things, if I remember correctly. There was like 10 items to gauge the value of that specific spawn. Not that, like, it could be just whatever it is. Like, let's just say it's titanium. It could be there's rarities of titanium basically, but it's not just generic rarity. It's this one's overall value for crafting chess pieces out of and it was 1,000 scale. You know, the closer you get to 1,000, the better, obviously. That dictated, like, this spawn on Tatooine, whereas this one spawned on, you know, Corellia or whatever. Now, when a really good spawn happens, when people, like, you know, find out about it, you go to that spot. You have to physically go to that spot. You can put your personal character on there that will just sit there, and you can macro them, like, just excavating over and over and over again manually, and you can actually get a lot out of that. But there's also, people can put harvesters, and it'll be automated harvesters. And it's the only problem was it was first come, first serve. There was no way to destroy these things.
Oh, damn. That's pretty troll.
Yeah, that was the only problem PvP wise in that
really
game.
Bad.
But the spawns never lasted longer than, like, a few days, maybe a week. So it was always going to be like, okay, they put their harvesting is done, they take them off and they leave. If they leave them there, eventually they'll run out of resources to keep them sustained, including rent, basically. And it'll just get deleted right away. But yeah, other than like, you know, first come, first serve as far as who can get the resources first, it does suck, but at the same time, way more realistic. Because what happens then is whoever was able to get that resource, big conglomerate companies in the game basically are offering work
like
orders.
Real life.
Yes, they offer work orders for this. They're like, we are buying any and all of this type. We are paying this much for it.
Is
And it
that a
would be
good
like-
thing, though?
It is because there was a few of them that would have bidding wars. Basically, that's how actually I got rich. the way the game's crafting system was, you get this loot that are skill tapes, and they look literally like rolled up cloth, just like a skill tape kind of thing. And the maximum you can get is a plus 25 of whatever skill, and usually you'll get a skill tape that has like a plus 2, plus 3, plus 4, whatever. Usually, like the more common ones. The really rare ones, you can have multiple skills on there, and each one can go up to 25. I got one that had, I forget what the third skill was, but it wasn't relevant to it. The first two skills were weaponsmith, for weaponsmithing. One was for success rate, and the other one was for time to craft things or whatever. Both of them were 23. That one skill tape made me like video game rich in that game, because I had two big companies do a bidding war.
That's insane.
To see who can give the most by a certain time. And the way it was done back then was all over the forums. I would set the auction to start at a certain time, and it would end between a certain couple of hours on whatever day. And so it would be like pretty stale and steady throughout, but that last couple of hours, that window, everybody's just like trying to snipe it, so it'll get spiked up like crazy during those 2 hours. And yeah, it was pretty fun.
It was that competitive back in the day, really?
Yeah, because when they weren't making that stuff for themselves, the game had a system for making player cities. Like, you start off as like a little town. One person has to actually become, and this is an actual profession, a mayor. There's an election box that the residents have to re-elect the mayor every week. If nobody votes, he'll just get re-elected automatically, so it's fine. But if you do vote, he gets more experience. And it was a whole thing. So like, you get to, I forget what level, I think it was like a level 3 city. You end up having a space shuttle, or not space, a shuttle port for people to come and visit your city, so they don't have to drive or walk all the way over. And you can make your city into, there was like we had one that was all military based type stuff, so everything for faction grinding and stuff, it was perfect for it. But for those people, their cities are just like malls. Like, they have vending machines, they stock them up with their products. They have one machine that takes orders that are like, these are special orders for whoever it is, and ready to pick up at this vending machine. And like, it's not just like a vending machine, like you can make them look like whatever you want. Like, some people have them all look like just general people, some of them have look like droids, and a mixture of all of it. And it was pretty insane, man. Like, full on player driven economy. It was nuts. Like,
it's a pretty, well, especially in it was like early aughts. That's a pretty radical concept. That's probably why I'm interested in Star Wars Galaxies. Because overall the economy in WoW is player driven, but there are certain like inherent floors and ceilings. Let's put it that way.
Well, yeah, I remember playing WoW, and we were doing a lot of the runs, and in Molten Core, and there was like some enchanter stuff that would drop from one of them. So like, when our enchanters got it, like, our guild would start charging people for those enchantments, and
right,
yeah, that type of thing.
Oh, brother,
yeah,
you don't know how bad it was.
I mean, I
is-
played
this is how
WoW.
you-
I played WoW from beta till just
Oh,
bef-
right.
just before Lich King. I never did the Lich King.
Right. I didn't mean to discount your experience, but in the recent versions, especially, I'm not sure if you heard of it, Season of Mastery, which was kind of a botched attempt to release Classic Plus. This was like in 2021. Basically, it was just Classic, but the raids were a lot harder, which was, in my opinion, a good change because the raids are really easy right now. At least, or I mean, the raids are really easy in Classic Vanilla. Like, for example, my guild, this Molten Core, which was the very first Molten Core available, we did it in an hour and 40 minutes. Though we are also a bunch of sweaty nerds. And we did Molten Core and Onyxia within the duration of a single flask. Yeah, I know it sounds like I'm flexing, but if you consider how long I've been playing this game, it's actually not a flex. It's more like a cry. It's more like a cry for help. Actually, please, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
Please help me.
I
Please
get
help me.
It's enjoyable, but it's a curse for sure.
Anyway, in Season of Mastery, which was like the sweaty try-hard attempt to reboot Classic, I had a guild master. God bless him. His name was Stepsis Ash. He was... dude. I don't even know. I don't want to, like, lore bomb you with the dark side, but let's just say... He was literally addicted to Adderall. Literally addicted. He was doing, like... I remember I would be on guild comms and he'd be like, I'm going to do another 30 milligram. Damn. So he was just doing Adderall every day. And he got, I'm not sure if this will mean anything to you, a blacksmithing blueprint for a Lionheart helm, which is it produces a bind on equipped warrior helmet, which is so good. It is the best in slot helmet for all of Classic. Like, warriors will literally wear that shit till the Burning Crusade. But anyway, my guildmaster, who was already, like, so degenerate. Like, this guy's like snorting Adderall to, you know, go to raid. He had this pattern, and it produced server-side drama just because he was the first person on Alliance to get the pattern. I'm not proud of it, but I was in that guy's guild. Just a bunch of sweaty nerds.
That's what it is about, man.
One of these days, though, it's just... I don't know where to start with Star Wars Galaxy P servers. Because, like, I guess if I was ever going to try it, it would have to be kind of a fun server. I'm not sure if that's, like, a thing that exists.
I mean, they're not going to be a bad experience no matter which one you do, but it just depends on... Fuck, what did you say, floor 2? It just depends on what kind of gameplay you're looking for. If you're liking the way WoW is and want something similar in gameplay, then combat upgrade ones will be your shtick. But if you want to play it how I personally enjoyed it, for example, before all that, then you would do the CU, the pre-CU. Yeah.
And they ended up making Jedi more accessible, right? I imagine they did.
As in, you can start from the beginning. Yes. That
I didn't
accessible.
realize it. I didn't realize it was that bad.
Yeah, they really screwed the pooch on that one.
You ever play Knights of the Old Republic?
Yes.
Oh my god. Probably my favorite early, at least for me as a kid, those were my favorite single-player RPGs. I was so big about Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah,
and when
KOTOR and KOTOR 2. Really
huge.
Good.
I loved them. Not gonna lie, like, because you can play them on like Androids now.
Yeah.
Whenever I, oh my god, can't believe that just dropped. Hold on one second. I need to engage in immediate negotiations with my group.
Okay.
I can't believe that dropped. That's an insane pattern. God. Yeah, sorry to interrupt the flow of the conversation, but
All good. You a warlock?
this, I'm a priest.
A priest. Shadow priest?
No, unfortunately, I'm a holy cuck. All
What's
right, fuck it. We
what's
roll
with
need,
that,
and
what's with that
I rolled
skull?
which skull?
Second bar, sixth button.
Oh, you mean this one? My F key. I still have my dots binded, but what I do right now is there's dual spec. This is my raid / deep holy spec, which is I'm running right now, and if I'm farming, I run a discipline spec. But strictly speaking, Shadow is better for pure like solo DPS and all that.
Yeah.
I just don't have the balls to run Shadow right now because I'm currently like, you know,
You need to
a
sit there
slave.
and drink for every pull, pretty much.
Yeah, exactly. See, you know the lifestyle.
Oh yeah.
I'm currently a slave to my guild / group.
I played warlock.
Oh, I
And
love Warlock.
raid days were horrible for me. Just going and farming
Summoning?
the souls.
Oh, with your shards? Sharding is awful.
Yeah.
In 2019 Classic, I was a Warlock, and what I would have a Soul Shard bag, and I would fill that, and then I would fill most of my other bags, just expecting people who were too lazy to show up to raid.
Well,
Not
yeah,
sure if you had that.
that was one part of it.
That
but,
was awful.
But I was also not one of those that was like, oh, I can't use this spell because it requires a soul shard. No, I used it to like the max. But yeah, if my group was fucking up, that cost me a lot that
Yeah,
they
that was
can't
rough.
even imagine.
That was big rough.
Yeah, there was one time that I really enjoyed having to summon though. We invaded Stormwind,
Oh, that's always fun.
and we just I don't know how I got in there, but I mean I know how we did it, but I don't know how I didn't get caught by any of the guys. We managed to get into the bottom of one of the taverns in their little cellar, and I just summoned everybody in that little cellar.
Hell yeah. That's the way to do
Obviously
it.
the first few I summoned were other warlocks, and it was, I think we ended up getting like 80 people in there.
I remember this was in Wrath of the Lich King's pre-patch, which is when people were kind of more willing to fuck around, and it doesn't exist in this version of the WoW because there's no achievements, but back and obviously in current day retail and also in like Wrath of the Lich King, there were achievements, and we got For the Horde, which is where you kill every single Alliance faction leader. Shit was clutch, especially killing Durandi, aka the every thirsty lad's night elf waifu.
Yeah, she was a pain in the ass.
It was all a huge
remember.
pain because especially like it didn't take much because like you had to be really coordinated to do it, but
Yeah.
like it didn't take much coordination to stop, right? It just took like every vaguely like level 52 to 60 Horde player needed to show, or Alliance player rather, would just need to show up and fuck with you.
Yeah,
Hello.
we had
Welcome to Riker
our core group. We had
Greater
3 really good hunters,
We hope you have
and those guys would kite so many of the ads for us, so we were able to fend off the PvP in time.
That's good.
Yeah, those hunters were clutch.
I hope you didn't see that. I just clicked, but we can pretend that didn't happen.
I was
Because you're not
looking
supposed
at
to.
the screen.
You're not supposed to click. You're not supposed to click. But when you have as many things to press as I do, I'm not gonna.
I actually was a clicker.
That.
I was a clicker.
Sorry. Oh, you were a clicker?
Yeah.
It happens. And I wasn't yelling at you, by the way. I was yelling at this guy.
I didn't hear you yell.
Oh, you didn't? I think my microphone might have auto-muted it because I went above the decibel range. I was just raging at this guy who was like, everyone was drinking. I was at 0 mana. That's okay. That's okay. No, honestly, just for the lore purposes, I'm kind of interested in Star Wars Galaxies.
I mean, like, video games are video games, man. Like, I used to be like one of those that has kind of, not a fear, but kind of like, man, I don't want to invest some time into a game and ended up not liking it or something like that kind of feeling. But not to say that that's what's happening with you with Star Wars Galaxies or any other game that you might want to try, but just if you are that interested in it, I can tell you for sure that yeah, it's probably going to be a little dated, the system, but it's nothing that you're not going to be kind of used to. It has the third person scroll all the way out and all that, so you know all that.
I was kind of
playing this
interested to
game.
hear you say that like it was almost like their what's it called, the seat?
What?
Hold on 1 second. I guess we just decided to die. Okay, that's cool. I never consented to this. Anyway, no, someone in our group decided, and he's kind of right, but still, that it'd be quicker for everyone to die. Anyway, sorry, lost my train of thought. So CU, that's the streamlining update, the cancer update, right?
That's
In the
that's
jargon?
the one. That's the one that made it easier to get into the main game. Let's put it that way. Like the starting classes for the original Star Wars Galaxies was, like, for example, you had a scout, and then a scout has a pistol tree, a rifle tree, a melee tree, and all sorts of stuff. Like, or not a melee tree, but like all the ranged stuff. And what you can do is you can go from that and you can specialize into rifles. So your next step up is a rifleman, or a pistolier, or a carbines. That's what a carbineer. Or if you master the whole thing, it can be a full prerequisite for, I was mentioning, the bounty hunter class. The CU, the combat upgrade, one, they made it look prettier as far as like more colors and stuff, but I still like the way the old system looks more. It looks more realistic, actually. But they made everything way more World of Warcrafty, and you had the Jedi from the very beginning as a class.
I mean, I guess and again, I don't really know the intricacies of it, but I guess their original design decision to make Jedis like mystical and powerful seems extremely cool.
Yeah. Thankfully, on our server anyway, we had a handful of Jedi. As time went on, more and more people started unlocking, and then eventually CU just gave it to everybody. Yeah, it was fun dealing with them for sure. Like, it was a different type of fight. They had super speed. They were always running like super speed. We would have to be on our speeder bikes to keep up with them. catch them unless they chose to slow down for whatever reason. They're super powerful, super tanky. They were just OP, for sure. But that's the way it's supposed to be. You know, me with a rifle, one-on-one against the Jedi is not supposed to be a fair fight. And there were dark Jedis, by the way. It wasn't just, oh, you're a Jedi. They had dark Jedis. So you could have Sith powers compared to better healing. You would have lightning. So yeah, it just depends on which one you want to get into. I know to get into it though, you need the CD keys for the original game. But all the emulators, they'll have their own websites, and you go to that website and it'll show you, you know, step-by-step instructions on how to get an account started. Like they'll have Google Drive or something like that for the...
Right. What I was interested to ask, this is a moot point now, currently, of course, because even Blizzard has admitted that it's profitable for people whose favorite flavor is vanilla to host servers, but there was a really long